Hey yo YouTube, what's going on? I hope you're keeping well. I wanted to make today's video a very informal one in which we can sit back and discuss the future of this channel and what it is that I'll most likely be doing with my content. I want to keep you guys informed and up to date with everything that's been going on. Alright, so let's get down to the bread and butter of how we got here in the first place. So, cast your mind back to mid-2020 and we're in lockdown. Sad face. And Modern Warfare multiplayer was thriving, and Warzone obviously had only just been released. We've been enjoying, setting records with the win streak that we were doing and creating tons of content on COD Modern Warfare. Obviously, the win streak got me a ton of exposure, so did TikTok. Everything was going great, even though, life wasn't that great because of lockdown for people. We were inside, we were enjoying the content, and COD, multiplayer was in a good position, I would say, at the time. In regards to YouTube, I was uploading around 2 to 3 times a week, back then, focusing on videos, including like class guides, gun builds. I had like montages of best plays, head-to-head videos, putting one gun up against another, snapshot educational videos, also did like ad hoc stuff of weird and crazy things that happened in COD Modern Warfare at the time as well. But I felt like my videos had substance back then. I could really put my heart into them, and I generally felt like I was thriving, and people were also thriving on the content that I was creating. Modern Warfare 2019 was amazing, let's say, from a pub stomper's point of view. Then it all changed, and Cold War obviously dropped in late 2020. And as much as I enjoyed the game, the love for the multiplayer side of things just feels like it's not really been there, especially over the last couple of months or so. Obviously, unless you're into like league play, you're a pro league player, you're on comp, you love Warzone when it comes to Modern Warfare still, I wouldn't say there's really been too much love for Cold War pub stompers over the last half a year. And let's be honest here, right? We're in mid-2021, and the game still feels like at times it's in beta. There's so many performance issues, lag issues. We can't do win streaks because all it takes is one connection error and you lose like a 200-300 plus win streak. It's just infuriating for pub stompers, win streakers, and all that kind of stuff. And even with the latest patch, when they dropped Rambo and Standoff and whatnot, the game's now unplayable for me due to lag and stutter issues. So I'm hoping that gets fixed soon. I'm not sure what they did, but they screwed something up. I keep losing FPS every time I get into a fight. What's going on here? What happened to your driver? It should be revert. Yeah, I did. And Modern Warfare is fine, so why is this so laggy? This is really, really laggy, bro. I can't fucking do anything. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright. Anyways, without rambling too much on about, the state of Cold War right now, I left Modern Warfare, obviously, back at the end of 2020 to pursue Cold War content. When the game released, as any normal COD multiplayer streamer would, COD releases a new game every year. The COD creator then moves on to the new game. You create content around all the new stuff that come out. It's the usual stuff, right? It's been happening for years for COD creators. Now, I'm not sure if it's to do with the lack of interest in the game or the lack of creative passion from me. Lockdown coming into an end, the game not getting enough updates, Warzone just being really popular or whatever, but Cold War uploads just never really hit the same level as what Modern Warfare did, and just kind of left me feeling like I was never on the same wavelength as I was back then when I was uploading content back then. I tried to pursue obviously similar content as to what I did back in Modern Warfare, but the viewership and the interest generally just slipped down quite a lot, and it just wasn't there like it used to be. Bringing it forward to today, obviously today's day and age, every time they drop a new season, we just had Season 3 Reloaded just came out. People seem interested in Cold War for a couple of weeks again, including myself, and then just generally scatter off to do something else. It just doesn't feel the same at the moment. Obviously, let me know down in the comments if you guys feel the same, or just generally what your thoughts are with COD right now, especially if you're a multiplayer player like me. I feel like there's a huge lack of effort on the COD dev side of things, as it's been quite tough for the last half a year or so for multiplayer creators on the most part. Again, I wouldn't say this includes comp players. Obviously, you've got league playing, the CDL scene. I think on the most part, Cold War is definitely a much better comp game than Modern Warfare was, but for pub stompers, it's just not the same. Some people also then ask me, why don't I pursue or move to Warzone, or why don't I chase the ever popular BR scene that's out there? And the honest answer is right now, BR games just don't interest me, guys. I can't fake it. I can't help feeling like that. I wish I didn't feel like this, and I wish that this wasn't the case. I wish I could force myself to like it, to create content on it, but it just doesn't work like that for me. I can't sit there and pretend to like something when in the back of my mind I know it just isn't for me. I gave Warzone a good try the first couple of months it came out. I went backwards and forwards, kept giving it a go, kept trying it out, and I just got to the point where I was just like, this just isn't my content. This isn't what I'm about. I'm about constant upbeat content, you know, upbeat music, talk in the chat, and you know, on the most part, Warzone does partly fit that, especially if you play like Rebirth over Warzone, because it's a bit more fast-paced stuff. But just on the most part, BRs just kind of feel repetitive for me, and I'm not really about that. So it's not really fair on the passion, you know, that I'm trying to bring. It's not fair on the people who tune in to escape their daily lives, that want to see upbeat, fast Call of Duty action. And I would say it's also not really fair on myself, trying to pursue something purely because of numbers rather than you know, what keeps me happy as well. And you may say that some content creators do that, but I just can't force myself to do it, and I'm just being honest with everybody who's watching this video right now. So obviously, you know, this has led me to try and chase other new opportunities over the last few weeks in regards to trying out, you know, Rainbow Six Siege, and then obviously you've got Apex Legends as well. Starting with Siege, my initial time of, you know, jumping on the game, I enjoyed learning the mechanics, and how the game worked, and how even, you know, potentially good I could get at it. You know, my aiming is probably my best part of my game, so, you know, that definitely translated over to Siege for a bit. I just found myself getting a little bit bored of the slower pace again. Like, I did enjoy it at first, but then it was like, you know, being able to talk to chat between rounds and not having my music on, it just kind of got to me after a while, and I missed how fast-paced the COD games were. Because you guys and girls know exactly what, you know, what I'm like. I have a very low attention span. I have to be, you know, constantly doing stuff for me to be interested, and that's just how I create my content. So then I tried out Apex Legends, which brought out Arena, and one of the latest YouTube videos that I've dropped. If you've not already checked it out, please do. I'd appreciate it. Apex Legends, you know, Arena is great because it's 3v3, it's fast-paced, it's aggressive, good for players like me who like to push, don't enjoy the BR setting too much. And even though I still play it every here and there, it's not COD. You know, it's not Call of Duty. And I say that in a very bittersweet way, because COD has been rough to us multiplayer streamers over the last year or so. And I wish, honestly, I wish I could move away from it or pursue something different. But when it's your full-time career, when it's a franchise that you've grown up with for like the last 14 years, something you really enjoyed and you're very passionate about, it's not as easy as that. You know, Battlefield 6 coming out this year. We've got a trailer coming out in a week or so. As of when you guys see this video, it'll probably be out by now. So we're going to see how that looks like. I'm excited for Battlefield 6. I think regardless whether it becomes my main piece of content, I think I will play Battlefield 6 and try that out. And then Halo Infinite as well. Huge Halo fan here. Halo hasn't had a good game, in my opinion, since Reach. Didn't like 4, didn't like 5. So I'm hoping Halo Infinite will be good as well. That could be the potential move away from COD. I don't know yet. Obviously, COD's going to do something this year. I know they will. I doubt they won't release anything. So whether it's, you know, Vanguard or Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, I know we'll get another COD game. So maybe I'll enjoy that. Who knows? But yeah, right now, nothing else apart from COD really piques my interest as of too much. Which brings me to this video. You know, what's to come next for this YouTube channel? And I'm actually going to put my foot down back on YouTube. You probably thought I was going to say that I'm going to be packing YouTube up, with my views dipping a lot actually, but it's actually making me more motivated than ever to try and upload and be even more consistent. If you were keeping up on my content, you'll have seen recently that I've actually gone back to Modern Warfare, so you can see how high we can go with it. So.
Securing the HQ. Target down.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, he's done it to him! See you later, sunshine! Oh, fucking hell. To chase Obsidian grinds and even beat my win streak record of 1,270 and go even further than that. Now, Modern Warfare is still very, very active. It gets more views on Twitch and socials, whether it's TikTok and whatnot, than Cold War does. And it's a great game for pub stompers and content creators. And for now, it just feels right to play. So, you know, this doesn't mean that I'll quit Cold War, but it means that I'll probably simply use the game for when they release new content and jump on when the new seasons come out, as I still do kind of enjoy the game, and I enjoy playing it when I'm playing with viewers rather than just with the win streakers. So Cold War would definitely be used for that. Probably still play it every once in a while as well. So I'm going to try and upload twice a week from this video onwards, every Wednesday and Saturday, 5 PM UK GMT, BST, whatever it is, UK time, with Modern Warfare gameplay on the most part. You'll see some Cold War stuff slipping in there as well, and some other things coming in future, including class guide updates, head-to-heads, funny plays, montages, etc, etc. Just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on with the channel and the fact that I want to get back to, you know, more consistency with my uploads and, you know, and what I'm doing. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification button for all of your Cold War and, you know, Modern Warfare multiplayer needs coming in real soon. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.